Now, the Nintendo Switch is obviously great as a portable console, but one of the main problems that I've had with the system, that a lot of people have had with the system, is its battery life. It doesn't have the best battery life out there. You're talking about 3.5 hours for some intensive games. So a lot of the remedies and solutions for the Switch's unimpressive battery life have been to either keep an AC adapter with you on the go, or to have yourself like a power brick in the bag. And those are two decent methods. But what my homies over at Bestkey have done, what I'm about to share with you guys, is that they've taken that battery bank and found a way to make it even more convenient. And they recently launched a Kickstarter for this product called the Bestkey Power Case. They hit me up and sent this early prototype so you can get a closer look at what they've been working on, and maybe you want to support the Kickstarter as well. I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to do that. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to CrazyDopetastic and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. But yeah, check out the box. You can see there are grips on the side of your Nintendo Switch. Yes, the Bestkey adds grips to your Nintendo Switch. They look very similar to the Joy-Con grips. And on the front here it says ergonomic design, triple your Switch's playtime. And on the back here you see how the device actually looks and how you rest your Switch in place. All right, so let's open this up. Okay, so we have the power case here. Check this out. You got this little contraption right here, which is going to be attached to your Nintendo Switch itself so that it can magnetize to the actual power case. And then you've also got this really short USB-C cable here to connect the power bank to the Nintendo Switch but not have too much wire running. Take a closer look at this little contraption right here. As you can see, it has all the openings necessary. You got access to your game card, to the headphone jack, and to the power and volume switches. And when you look at the power case itself, as you can see, it's got this ergonomic design to it. It has these little handles, and on the back you see it's got the little Bestkey logo and these two little stripes right here. And what's also really cool is that these little handles right here can actually be removed, just like Joy-Con. They slide out when you press the little button. You just slide them down as opposed to sliding them up like you would Joy-Con. You got a battery indicator on the bottom here. Of course, you got the USB-C port. This is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. So the battery on this is over 2 times larger than what's on the Switch. So theoretically, your Nintendo Switch has triple the battery life. Feels pretty solid and sturdy so far. Of course, this is just the prototype, so everything's not perfect. Let's go ahead and put this on the Nintendo Switch though. So you take this little contraption right here and you just snap it onto your Nintendo Switch. Takes little to no effort right there. And as you can see, all the necessary parts are accessible. Nothing's being blocked that you should have access to or that should be clear. Now, it ain't thin enough to fit inside of your dock, but that's kind of not the point. This is for people who take the Nintendo Switch on the go a lot and really need a convenient way to charge their Switch on the go. And because it's so easy to take off, there's really no big issue with taking it off and putting it in your dock when you need to. It's really simple. Just like that, it's in place, have access to everything you need. Yeah, it's dope. And then you easily attach it to the power case by just placing it on there. It's that simple. It doesn't make it too thick. I think it's a decent thickness here. I mean, it's a battery on the back of your Switch. It's not gonna be svelte, but they did a good job at keeping it decently thin. I like it. And from the front, you can barely even tell that you have a case on it at all. You just see the little handles on the side, and the handles give you a nice little bit of ergonomics here for your Nintendo Switch. So it feels more like you're holding a Joy-Con grip when you're playing your Nintendo Switch handheld, which for some people can make the gaming experience even better. Now, obviously, to charge the Switch, you gotta add the USB-C cable here. You plug it into the bottom of the power case and you plug it into the Switch here, and boom, it's that simple. Your Nintendo Switch is charging, and everything just feels like a nice slim package here. Of course, it does add weight to your Nintendo Switch. It's a battery, but it's not too heavy. I think this is really dope. It's a great way to add battery life to your Switch. And as I said, the handles are removable, so if you wanted to, you can just remove the handles here, and you still got a battery attached to the back of your Switch. So if you prefer not to have the handles, if you like holding your Joy-Con directly, you could do it this way as well and still be charging your Switch with the battery on the back, which I think is just as dope. On top of that, let's say you don't even want this attached to the back of your Switch. Well, then just take it off and just use this battery. That's it. And it works perfectly fine as that. Just plug it into the bottom of your Switch and you're charging, you're good to go. You can even use it for other devices that use USB-C. So you're not limited in what you can do. You're not limited to just a power bank. You're not limited to just using it with those little grips. There's at least 3 different ways you can use the Bestkey power case. They've also got this unique stand for the Switch as well, and they're also gonna have their own bag, so you can carry this inside of their own custom bag that'll fit the power case and a few games as well. Again, if you want to support this project, link is in the description below. I think this is extremely dope, and this is only the prototype, so I can only imagine how the final product is gonna be.